Here's the strategy. So we trade off of support and resistance. So you can see there, I actually have a price alert. So if I'm not at the laptop, I will get a notification on my Apple Watch or on my phone to let me know that the price has reached that level. So at the moment, it's more probable that I will take a long position off of support than resistance. But this is basically the strategy. I'm waiting for either support to be retested or I'm waiting for resistance to be retested. So you can see that the price range is operating it's a reasonably expansive price range. Okay, so the greater the price range, the greater the probability of taking more points. But this is where discipline really does come into it, because you have to be disciplined enough to wait. So I will not take a trade, if it's 15 or 20 points away from support, because essentially what could happen here is if I take a trade 15 points away from support, I might potentially lose 15 points on a retest. Okay, so this is why it's very important to maintain that level of discipline. But this is basically my strategy and has been for quite a considerable amount of time. Now this is for intraday trading. For example, why would I take a trade there based on what, there's no setup, you've got to wait. So this is why it's important. This is why I set my price alerts. I've only set a price alert for the support price at the moment because it's more probable that it will come back. Now I don't mind if I take a trade, say maybe 5 points away from support, because ideally you want to get as close as possible, but you're never going to get it absolutely spot on, so you have to allow. So sometimes I will either set a 5 or 10 point stop loss, maximum 10 point. I try and keep it at 5, but as I say, it's not ideal. Sometimes you need to allow that little bit of extra, but that is the strategy. I will wait, and I will wait for support to be retested, and then I will take the trade. I will not take the trade until support is retested in this case, and if it hangs around in this area, I simply won't take a trade. It's as simple as that. Discipline really plays a huge part in this. It really does, and this is what all of my intraday trades are based off, is trading on the very edge of support and resistance. And it's really good because you can see very clearly where I want to take my trades. So I want to take a long position here because this is the current support level, and I would want to probably take a trade around about here because this is the current resistance level. So that was nearly 3 hours ago. So I have a feeling that we might move the resistance price range to probably this area here, but obviously we will wait. But at some point, support or resistance, whether it's this resistance level or this resistance level here, at some point that will be retested. So at some point we will take a trade. I'm hoping to record the live trade just to show you exactly how we actually initiate and enter the actual trade. So at some point, guys, this will come back down here. If I'm sitting at the laptop, I'll just take that price away, the price alert, and I'll just sit. I'll put it back up if I need to go away, even to make a cup of coffee or whatever. Okay, so very important that we wait for the correct opportunity. So we'll come back to this in a bit. Okay, so it looks like we might have a new support level. So this was the previous support level, but you can see that it's not anywhere near that. So that was nearly an hour and 20 minutes ago. It looks like we have a new support level. So let's just let's take this long position, and we're going to go with a 10 point stop loss, and we are going to look for 20 points. Okay, okay, nice, straight away. I mean, although we're looking for 20 points, if 10 points are there, of course we'll take it, because we're looking to place, maybe half a dozen trades over the day. So 10 points here, 10 points there, absolutely sweet. We'll come back to this in a bit. We will come back to this. Hopefully I'll be able to record the exit in profit, because we could be waiting here for a while. Okay, here we go. So happy, I said 10 points, happy to take the 9 points. Let's just liquidate and get out. Beautiful, there you go, 10 points guys. So as I said, the key to this really is maintaining your discipline. So, you know, initially we said that support was here. We then identified that the new support level had been achieved, which was here. We set a 10-point stop loss, 20-point take profit. Very happy to take the 10 points, and as I said, we do this 5 or 6 times during the day. That's 50 or 60 points per day. Okay, so that is a really, really good example. Remember, we are trading on the edge of support or resistance. Okay, so you've got to watch out for the new support levels also. Very, very important to maintain a very, very tight stop loss. Okay, very, very important. That's the key, as a matter of fact. The key is not the profitable trades, it's the trades that you lose, but you are really implementing an extremely tight stop loss.